Welcome to Thái Nguyên News. Now today's highlights. Ministry of Construction survey urban development in Phú Yên. Nearly 520 projects and truth work are implemented. Songkong City strengthens the development of urban green space. Firstly, let's have a look at some updated news. Along with more than 1 million candidates across the country, on the 7th and 8th of July, nearly 17,000 candidates in Thái Nguyên province have completed the high school graduation exam 2021. This is the most important exam because the test results are not only used for recognition of high school graduation, but also for admission to universities and colleges. This year's exam took place in the context of the complicated development of COVID-19 pandemic, so Thái Nguyên concentrated on ensuring the safety for candidates and supervising staff. Before that, all exam rooms and exam areas were sprayed with disinfectant, hand sanitizers were fully rearranged, and masks were also prepared. At each test site, medical staff directly checked the temperature and health of candidates right from the entrance. In the first 3 months of 2021, the import turnover in the province reached nearly 13.5 billion USD, increasing 13.5% over the same period. In the opposite direction, the import turnover in 6 months reached over 8 billion USD, increasing nearly 14% over the same period. Third, by the end of June, Thái Nguyên province had a trade surplus of 5.5 billion USD, 500 million USD higher than the same period last year. Despite the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, businesses have gradually adapted to the situation, thereby proactively accessing raw materials, maintaining market share, and exporting new markets. From 2015 up to now, the Farmers Support Fund at all levels have supplied capital for over 2,100 members and farmers in the province with a loan of over 50 billion Vietnam dong. Currently, the outstanding balance of the Farmers Support Fund at all levels in the province is nearly 42 billion Vietnam dong. With 102 projects and over 1,000 borrowers, the disbursement of the fund has contributed to the successful construction of 145 economic models, 80 cooperative groups. In the coming time, the Provincial Farmers Association will actively implement solutions to supplement the fund from the state budget and mobilize members to support the fund and improve the efficiency of using the capital. On July 6, the interdisciplinary delegation of the Ministry of Construction organized a survey of the actual situation of urban development in the area of Phú Yên town to evaluate the criteria of the clustery urban area and urban infrastructure system standards of 9 communes, which are expected to establish course in the construction and development of Phú Yên town to become a city directory under the province before 2025. Up to now, Phú Yên town has basically met 5 major criteria for city establishment, including population size, natural area, and number of direct administrative units, the level of socio-economic development, and meeting urban standards of grade 3. Currently, Phú Yên is also actively implementing many key projects on urban infrastructure development such as construction project of cultural support area, Green Park of Phú Yên town, scale 43 hectares. Investment project to build a route from the Belt Road 5 connecting Hà Nội capital to Lý Nam Đế Radic site, Tiền Phong commune with a total investment of 120 billion Vietnam dong. At the conference, the delegates contributed ideas to draft a Phú Yên city construction projects such as the criteria for population density, invest in upgrading the landscape of green trees, electricity, the collection and treatment of domestic waste and wastewater, environment, poverty reduction rate, per capita income. Phú Yên will absorb and complete the dossier of Phú Yên city construction project and submit it to the competent authorities for approval in the near future. Recently, leaders of Thái Nguyên province had a working session with the Center for Documentaries and Reported Vietnam Television to agree on the content and plan to coordinate to make a documentary about Thái Nguyên province with the theme Thái Nguyên Aspiration for Development. At the conference, the Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee introduced to the members of VTV delegation their information about the history of the revolution, human identity, socio-economic characteristics, and natural conditions of Thái Nguyên province, and the potential as well as policy to attract investment, especially foreign investment of the province in recent years. Through the introduced information, the film crew will build a documentary with the theme Thái Nguyên Aspiration for Development, with an expected duration of 30 minutes and will be broadcast on VTV1 channel. At the conference, Thái Nguyên leaders affirmed to create the most favorable conditions for the film crew and at the same time at Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee and other departments to improve coordination with the film crew to soon complete the documentary with subtitles of many languages to introduce to the countries around the world. On July the 5th, Thái Nguyên Provincial Truth Children held an online conference to summarize the truth movement in the first 6 months of 2021 and plan for activities in the last 6 months of the year. In the first 6 months of 2021, the Truth Children at all levels supported 6,000 medical masks coordinated with the Young Business Association to donate over 50 million Vietnam đồng to quarantine checkpoints in the area, complete nearly 520 projects with a value of nearly 4 billion Vietnam đồng, present gifts to over 1,000 difficult families. In the coming time, the provincial Truth Children will continue to carry out more meaningful activities. On July the 7th, the delegation of the Provincial Truth Children and the Young Business Association directory gave money to support the prevention of COVID-19 epidemic to two districts, Đông Hỷ and Võ Nhai. The delegation gave 50 million Vietnam đồng to each district in order to stop the pandemic prevention and control. This is a meaningful activity to have the two districts have more resources to do well in pandemic prevention and control, and at the same time to maintain socio-economic development, ensuring safety for local residents. In recent years, the urbanization in Sông Công City has taken place rapidly. In addition to paying attention to the development of infrastructure in a synchronous and modern direction, the authorities at all levels have focused on planning and developing the urban green tree system and achieved initial results. Urban trees have been newly planted on the main roads in Sông Công City. After many years of being planted and protected, the trees have grown well, creating such an urban beauty. Not only in the main street, the urban green tree system has been interested in residential areas and new urban areas. In the terms of value, trees are also a decisive factor in planning quality, investment value, and contribute to improving the value of urban areas and residential areas. When entering the urban area, we see green gardens and campus, ecological lake. We feel that living here is very wonderful. The development of urban green tree is increasingly interested in Sông Công City. The area of green trees is always arranged to ensure the standard of over 8% of the city's area. We are striving to develop the green tree according to the approved plan, bringing beauty for the city and a good health for local residents. It can be seen that the management and promotion of urban green space development in Sông Công City has shown the determination and solution to raise the urban level, improve the living conditions of local people, and strive to build Sông Công become a Grade 1 city by 2025. That's all we have for today. Thank you for joining. Goodbye and see you next time.